Today, I'm going to show you what it's like to be a father. Not just any father, one who can't see his kids because of personal reasons. The pain of not knowing what your child is going through or if they're going to be okay is unimaginable. But the fathers are fighting back. Welcome to Fight for Mine.
So if somebody was like, you got a bad dad, they lying? So if somebody was called me a bad dad, would you call him a liar? I can hear you.
Today, I would like to shed light on an issue that often goes unnoticed or misunderstood. The struggles fathers face when seeking custody or even basic visitation rights to be involved in their...
Well, messing up, so you gotta make sure you pay attention. So you won't have your dad looking messed up.
Like imagine that, like literally imagine going years, weeks, months without even knowing what your child doing, are they okay, who they around. It's like that should be fucking with my mental. And I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. Like the whole court system is against us. Like did you know it take a year? It's a year process damn near get in court. And then the judge favor who the child been living with for the last 6 months. So if the judge favor who the child been living with for the 6 months, last 6 months, at what point in time can the father take the baby? One, the female could get you kicked out of the hospital. That's one, bang. So you can't get him. You can't just snatch the baby like it's a phone. So where do you at? So you got that against you. Then by the time you get there now, since you wasn't there, it's crazy. Then you go to court. You got like 4 or 5 court dates before you actually get into the judge. And then the judge favor who the child been with for the last 6 months. So it's crazy. Like even with the child support stuff, you could prove that you give your child mom money every month or every weekend, whatever. And until it go through a court system, it's considered as a gift. Like what?
For many fathers, the court system seems to favor mothers, even in situations where the father's ability to care for his child is clear. Too often, fathers are forced to jump through hoops and hurdles, taking extra steps that should not be necessary, just to maintain a relationship with their own child.
Fathers also have to endure countless background checks, days without seeing their child, and the consistent uncertainty of whether they'll be allowed to visit again. It's painful when you are penalized because of past issues with the mother, especially when those issues have nothing to do with your ability to be a good parent. No man should have to go through this kind of thing.
Listen, I just got back in the house. I got to see my boys for a little bit, man. I'm gonna post the videos, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I had to sneak and go see my son, yo. Like, literally, you know what I'm saying? His family rocking with me. I can't say no name because his mom in here, but man, that made my day. It made my son's day, man. Man, all the fathers out there, don't give up, man. We important. The kids need us out here, man. And I'm gonna show y'all, listen, man, watch this. Man, I'm fighting for all the fathers out here. I'm top pop. And I'm claiming that I'm top pop, not top op, top pop. I'm putting on for all the fathers, like real rap. Man, I got to see my boys today, man. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm happy, man.
Yo, this stuff is crazy, yo. Shout out to No Gun Zone for helping me get this message out. But besides that, yo, I woke up to so many text messages, negative text messages. I'm just a father. All I am is
It's not just about custody either. Fathers face serious battle when it comes to visitation rights. Courts may award a mother full custody with minimum consideration for the father's right to see or care for his child. This causes a cycle where fathers are looked at as secondary parents despite their willingness and ability to take care of their children. Now you're about to see some real videos from different people all over the country where men are paying child support for children that aren't theirs.
Bottom of a burning question one Memphis man has been trying to answer for years. Why is Shelby County Juvenile Court forcing him to pay for a child that is not biologically his? What's even more unusual, he says the judges at juvenile court have an idea who the real father is.
They are being forced to pay child support as dads by default.
Doesn't matter if the men can prove the children are not theirs. Michigan law makes them pay anyway.
But tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kim Runs.
Pastor Edward Mack says his previous wife had 3 children. He loved them as his own. Then he realized 2 of them were not biologically his.
You must have been so heartbroken.
Kim, it was a hurting thing. I don't even really want to talk about it because it brings tears to my eyes. Sorry for getting.
Now, did you know a criminal have more rights than a fighting father? You probably looking at me like, how is that? And I'm gonna tell you how. Prime example, the person that got arrested for shooting my son, he get a free lawyer, right? But on the other hand, a person like me that's fighting for his kid, I have to pay for an attorney. And if I don't pay for an attorney, you get a free 1-800 number where like you get a whole bunch of runaround. Like that's it. And that's crazy. Like that's really crazy. Like this goes to show that it don't like here. This what I said before. Now we really in an era where a father money is way more appreciated and more valued than his time. But it's so many like females like understand like you know these children are your baby, but it's so many things you gotta let these children, especially these young boys, be men. Like it's so many things that kids that in a child life for a boy. One, just to teach him how to be a man, how to take accountability, how to take care of household. These are just some reasons. 2, for a girl, reason why a father need to be around. 1, so he can teach her how a man's supposed to treat her. So now, like with me, when I was seeing my daughters, I get my daughters now done. I take them out to eat on little dates. I gave my daughter a promise ring. So now, when she get older and the guy shoot her shot, they gotta come way better than get the nails done, cause they looking like, oh, hold on. You mean now when man cut trying to shoot a shot at my daughter, and he like, all right, look, let me and you know, I'm gonna get your nails done. She gonna be on, no, my dad, you know, get my nails done for free, and all he want is a kiss on the cheek. So these are why fathers are important, man. So like, you know, I that's kind of like, I'll be like waiting for people to like kind of hurt me or whatever. But they say you put your faith in man, they tell you in time. So yeah. My son miss his sister, my daughter miss her brother, and I'm embarrassed, I don't even know that favorite color. Bronx 3 and never got the chance to meet her brother, cause her mother on some bitter shit, acting all ignorant. My oldest son mad about some shit that ain't even true. My oldest son mad about some shit that I ain't even do. In the courthouse every day, trying to fight for you. Life was looking dark, I was trying to be the light for you. Things went bad and they left, it wasn't right for you. Sitting on the sideline, hurt is nothing I could do. If you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too. Got the phone call, she was hurt, I came to comfort you. Laying in the bed, just tossing, turning and crying. Think I'm out Melissa, Brock, Traffic and Ryan. Wanna see him at the same time. I beg their mind with the same line. I apologize, but that kid mine is hard to see. Cause I ain't humping her mouth. And feet get mad because I'm late all the time. Melissa playing ball, favorite player LeBron. Just need him to shine and don't be like me or that mom.
Personal issues that they had with each other. Now the child grow up disliking the father because things that the mom didn't put in the child's ear. Oh, your dad don't love you, and stuff like this. Now, growing older, this caused the child to have
I'm about to call this bitch. Damn, Monique. So when I'm gonna see my son?
See your son? When are you gonna send that $150 for my son's sneaker?
All right, how about this? I'll cash app you a bean and a nickel for my son. I just want to see my boy.
Okay, Kareem. Well, when you going Sunday? Because we about to go shopping.
Can I at least talk to him?
I'll have him call you when we get back home.
All right, Monique.
Hey, Mom. Oh, Kareem? Why do you keep asking about that man? I told you, he isn't your father. He's just a sperm donor, K3. I take care of you. I buy your sneakers. I buy your clothes. I make sure you eat every day. Kareem doesn't do shit for you. I'm tired of you keep asking for him. I'm so angry. I can't stand him. Pussy bitch home. Right. Fuck that nigga and his nut ass bitch.
Now you see, look at that. That was another example of parental alienation. Parental alienation is a serious issue that can have long-lasting effects on children. It occurs when one parent deliberately distract or manipulate a child's relationship with the other parent, often using tactics like bad-mouthing or restricted access. This causes emotional confusion for the child, who may feel forced to take sides, lose trust in one parent, or even reject them altogether. Over time, this can harm the child's emotional and physical well-being. Alienation leads to feelings of guilt, low self-esteem, and anxiety. So these are the reasons why we have to come together as parents and put away our difference for the better of our children. And that was your episode with Mr. Top Pop. And don't forget, it only takes a moment to make a moment.
Now, after months of begging and pleading and kissing ass, I finally get the chance to see my daughter. And it went wonderful. I mean, it was 4 days of bliss. But little did I know, when I returned her back, her mother wasn't going to allow me to see her. And as of this recording, it's been almost 2 years. No birthday parties, no Christmases, no Thanksgiving. Every once in a while I get a phone call, and that's when I'm lucky.
Bruh, who daddy baby girl? That's daddy baby girl. No, you my baby girl. You daddy baby girl.
Now, after months of keep fighting and fighting, this is a prime example of parental alienation, because as y'all can see, my daughter loved her dad and her dad loved her daughter. But once her mother seen that bond, she went out her way to drive a wedge in between them.
Now, what you was saying now? What you be hearing me argue about? Speak up. And have you seen Bronx since you've been born? Did you meet Bronx in person? Huh?
No.
Do you want to meet your sister?
Yeah.
How many times were you supposed to go to Baltimore and see her? A lot of times, a little bit, so. A lot, and then every time we supposed to go, what happened? Do it be my fault or do it be somebody else's fault? Do I be ready to go? And then when it's time for us to go, something happen, right? And that how you feel?
Sad.
That make you sad? Cause you want to see your little sister? And then
Do you know what it's like when you have, like, different kids have children by different women, and you have to tell your son that he can't see his sister? And when he asks you why, you sit there lost for words. When really the truth is,
his sister mom being bitter. Like that's one of the worst things. Like one of the worst feelings ever. Like knowing I can't replace his sister with nothing materialistic. He want to see his sister. She want to see her brother. But personal reasons are interfering with this. And I beg of everybody, like if you're going through this, I beg that you grow up, and for the better of the child, whether not just female, it's men too. But what I'm saying is, a lot of men get hit with the deadbeat dad name, and people won't even know him. All it takes for a female to go around her friends and be like, yeah, it's deadbeat girl. And they just run along with it, not knowing the whole story. Because most scorned, bitter women are not going to walk around and say, hey, I'm scorned and I'm bitter. No, they're not going to say that. Hello?
You busy?
No, good morning.
Good morning. I was going to see if you can get box a hat and glove. It's on Walmart for $10, and you just send it to the job at Walmart. I got Walmart cuz.
Haircut.
Sky Bronx.
She need a hat and glove set.
Yeah, it's on. I can FaceTime you and screen record and show you that I'm ordering it and sending it to my job. Cause she need it. She's saying she cold. She got a cold. She just don't got no.
Can I chime in to you?
It don't matter.
Let me speak to her. I'm about to do it soon as you hang up.
Yeah. She's sitting up here on the phone with her mouth open, looking crazy, like you can see it.
Baby girl.
You hear her?
Baby girl.
Hold up. Oh no, hold on.
Yeah. Look at that dude. Hey bro, I'm flirting with my daughter, bro. Tell him back up.
Stop.
Let me see your hair. Bro, let me see. Ooh, you pretty.
Put it in the trash. And I'm going to
bro, how you get pretty like that?
Tell me you love me.
I love you. Daddy love. Bro, you got brothers.
No, don't say leave me alone. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? If you don't want your eggs, go dump them out. Alright. Wait. Here, come here, bro. Tell Daddy bye. Yeah, love us.
I love you.
Thank you.
So she gonna what? She gonna make sure she has it when she get out of school?
Yeah, because it'll come to me. I'm trying to see if it say arrived today. Yeah. All right. So when you gonna send it?
Yeah.
All right.
Can she call me back later?
Okay.
Don't know this.
Hold on, bro.
The ocean invented the moonwalk.
Hello? What?
Yeah, why you keep calling my wife shit, bro? Why your whole ass keep calling the phone, bro?
Who you talking to?
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen to you. Hey, gangster. I don't want no... Bro, hey, gangster.
Listen, bro, don't call this phone no more, bro.
Hey, suck my dick.
After this call, I received a text message saying I could come see my daughter. So I traveled from Philadelphia to Baltimore, and when I get there, I actually arrived earlier than expected, but her mother didn't answer the phone. So I'll end up staying in Baltimore for additional 4 days trying to see my daughter. And those whole 4 days, she kept finding every excuse for me not to see her. Every time I text her, they happen to be outside or going somewhere. I even went as far as calling the police, and she ran out the back door. It's like she going to extreme measures just to keep me away from my child. But again, the court system allows this. So all the men, be careful who you have kids by.
Dripping in that IHPZ though. I'm still human. Like I know everybody keeps saying this court, that shit a fucking year process, man. I'm already in court process with my other kids or something I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fucking do, man, but like this shit crazy, like, and then now, like I'm literally like probably 5 minutes away from my daughter's house and her fucking mom won't let me see her. Like, literally, like, look at it, look, this is how close I am, I still, I done done everything. If you name it, I done done it. Now I gotta just try to put it in God's hand and wait a year to see my child. Like, this shit crazy, man. Like, you know, they say they females fighting for equal rights and all that, man, but females run the world. Like, y'all giving, like, man, if you think about it, man, from the moment a child born, the females have the upper hand when it comes to that. From the moment they born, there's no way a man can walk out the hospital with his child. No way. Unless probably like, she gotta be like a dope fiend and all types of crazy stuff. But other than that, like, she can still get him kicked out the hospital. So if he kicked out the hospital, you can't get like.
See, this right here is when I was in court. I was in court all alone with no type of lawyer representation, going against a prosecutor who went to school for law. And I was just a father trying to see his kid.
Oh, look at this, yo. Straight from the rip, like, they don't, well, after I'm filling this out, they automatic your self-rep, look, entry of appearance for a self-representation party. Like, what the papers that help me try to get a lawyer or any type of, I'm not gonna use these two, because they get like 30%. Yo, I promise y'all, man, listen, yo, they, like, you have, like a problem with your kids, first thing people would say is, oh, go to court. But do y'all even know it's a 3 to 6 month process just for that? That's one. And then two, the judge usually favor who the child been living with for the last 3 to 6 months. Damn. So while I'm in court, I put this court petition, I gotta wait 3 to 6 months. And then by the time, usually it is 6 months or more, and then by the time I get in the court, child been staying with the mom for 6 months, so now they automatic, so now I got that against me. Like that, you start off, you don't have no, men don't have no even playing field when it comes to family court. From the moment you step in, you got at least 3 strikes against you. So now you gotta be average than the regular father. You gotta have like a college degree with a multi-million-dollar business to even the playing field. That's crazy, man. Then when you come down here, you don't need no fucking help. Like, I'm trying to ask for some goddamn help. If you don't got no money, man, you gonna just be whatever. Like, I don't know. If you don't got no money or a thorough baby mom, man, you gonna go through hell trying to get your kids, man. And you better pray when you come down here, you get one of the few workers that really care. Like everybody else from the fact they ordered, oh, you was in the streets, you a male, you a deadbeat. Like what? Like what, yo? And then mind you, to think about it is everybody say this too. You'll save all your receipts, all of this. This is another fact. Did you know you could be giving your baby mom money every month, and then she take you to child support court, right? And guess what? They're gonna put you on there from the rip. Wanna know why? No matter about none of them receipts you got. They told me that it's a gift. No matter how much money I give my baby mom, if it don't go through the city, it's considered as a gift. Did you know that? Like, this shit is crazy, man. Man, for the last couple months, I've been calling the family court so many times. I know my way around this bitch, man.
Like primary custody or just like visitation?
No, custody. From the moment, it's a long story, sir. I was swindled out of my from Ms. Napper, all that. I just want a chance to show the judges my proof. I never did not like I talk to my kids all the time. I still do for my kids. That's what I was just talking about in the hallway. This stuff right here is this whole child support stuff is just crazy. And no matter how much I could prove I was doing for my child, y'all tell me it's a gift. If you ever been in a relationship, Your Honor, have you ever gave money to your ex just because? Just, hey, you go, that's a gift. No. So it's like, you trying to tell me I could prove to you that I'm giving this lady money and y'all telling me it's a gift? And then now none of this money I'm giving her don't count. It's just as a gift. Who do that? Especially if y'all seeing I'm not rich, so this lady have my child, and I could prove to you that I'm giving her money, I could prove that I'm buying my daughter stuff, but then y'all just say everything's a gift and nothing is counted towards anything that I owe. I don't think that's right. That's kind of like think about it, my kid's mother have the right to just basically kind of use my bank account without asking. If you think about it, I could prove why they on welfare. If I was sitting helping out, that's them being greedy. And I could actually show that for years. When anybody that know me around, I could give you my phone. You could call anybody down there, and they'll tell you I love my children.
Sir, no one is disputing that.
No, I mean, a lot of people are disputing that. You probably not, and that been my problem. Like I just want that. Finished problem.
That could be 4 months, so we can't wait that long.
So let me ask you this question. So you saying, all right, so the courts can't wait 4 months for this court date, but I could wait 6 months for custody? That's what you're telling me? So, all right, as much as how people say a child need water, they need their parents. So you telling me
You're gonna get the first available custody date. But I don't know when that's gonna be. So, it doesn't affect the child support anyway.
Yes, it does. They already looked into that. See, this be our problem. If you don't have a lawyer down here, sir, you get excuse my language, you get fucked. If I had a lawyer right here, this conversation, they would have probably broke you down in like 3 different motions and all that. And it's so much. And the thing about if I had maybe $100 grand, this conversation right here, we wouldn't even be talking about it. And that's not right. And it's not right.
So if you file for custody and you appear for the court date,
then I'm what pay all one thing. So I already looked into this. I could pay as much money as I want. I already told the lady in August. I said, Miss, I will plead guilty just as long as I can see my child. She said it doesn't matter how much money I give. That don't give me the right to seeing my child. So if they don't give me the right to seeing my child, then I'm gonna fight it.
Fight what?
This right here. I'm not just going to be giving money up and I can't see my child. Like right now, I'm texting her right now. My son is getting high. He's smoking weed. She know. I can show you the text. And so now I'm okay. Let me send my money. Let me go child support. I'm gonna give her some money so my son can get high.
Breaking news story: a mass shooting in Philadelphia's King Sessing neighborhood. We learned overnight police found a 5th victim who died. In total, we are told the gunman shot 7 people, including 2 children.
It was a horrifying scene. The gunman was wearing a bulletproof vest while he went on that deadly killing spree. The shooting starting around 8:30 last night in the area of 56th Street and Chester Avenue.
See, this incident happened right after I was begging to get custody of my son. But if you look, only laws they update in family court is child support. It says custody, but not too many men have custody of their children. These are the games that females play, and again, the court system allows it.
It's kind of like, I be like waiting for people to like kind of hurt me or whatever, right? But they say you put your faith in man, they fail you every time. So, yeah. My son miss his sister, my daughter miss her brother, and I'm embarrassed, I don't even know that favorite color. Bronx 3 and never got the chance to meet her brother.
Yeah, I'm almost at the hospital. Man, I'm so fucking hot, man. I'm trying to keep my composure, cause like, yo, I was saying this, nobody want to listen to me, man. I just think, by the grace of Allah, he okay. Inshallah, everything gonna be alright. But like, come on, man. Like, yo, we shouldn't have to go through this, man. Like, we should, like real rare. Like, our word, like, fathers is just 100% devalued. We not even appreciating, like, how we used to be, man. Like, real rap, I just think, like, don't let a couple bad apples spoil the bunch, like. Yo, is this what it's gonna take? All jokes aside, this is what it's gonna take for y'all to start paying attention that fathers need to be in children's life. I was in fucking court begging a fucking judge, like telling this fucking judge, I'm like, Judge, Your Honor, listen, my son need to be with me. Yo, his mom don't know how to control him. Oh no, yeah, I buy all this other cool shit. Now look, fast forward, my fucking son just got fucking shot, not once but fucking twice. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, is this what it's gonna take? Like, it's crazy. Like, y'all, a father shouldn't have to go through this, man. Like, y'all should. It's crazy. I shouldn't have to. Like, you trying to tell me that if I catch a criminal case, I get a free lawyer. But if I'm trying to fight for my kids, all you get is a 1-800 hotline to call, and they don't even answer your fucking questions. What inspired me to push this Top Pop movement. And honestly, what inspired me is like, cause I had friends out there that have custody cases, and some of them resorted to drugs because they wasn't strong enough. So I'm fighting. So this fight is not just for me to change laws. It's for the other people, for people that's not strong as me. You get what I'm saying? Cause there's some good fathers out here that might not know how to read, but he's still a good father. You got some good fathers that you know they probably been in the streets, but they still good fathers. You feel what I'm saying? So this whole Top Pop movement is not just about me. You get what I'm saying? This is for all the fathers. You feel what I'm saying? Like my next step is like later on that evening, as I was waiting for a phone call, I decided to call her because I was getting impatient. I received a text saying she won't call me back at 9:30, which never happened. But this is her normal pattern. I wish she could grow up and like co-parent like me and my son mom. You know, over the years we was able to overcome our childish behaviors and do what's best for our child. And I believe that we're raising a great young man. I wish my other kids' mom would adopt some of these good behaviors and stop looking at me for the childish young man I used to be in the past. But the court system allows them to get their lick back, as they so call it. And most mothers don't put the child's best interest at heart, because the child's best interest is having both parents. So if you purposely depriving your child out of a parent, then you don't have their best interest at heart. Just because the father maybe hurt your feelings or broke your heart or did wrong by you, that doesn't mean he's gonna do wrong by his father. That doesn't make him a bad father at all. Just because he may be a womanizer or a cheater or whatever the case may be, that doesn't make him a bad father. I wish people would start judging fathers off of how they parent, not nothing else, just how they parent.
Now, I can't even. It's sad. Like, I can't even make this stuff up. I really can't. Like, in the midst of me in the studio editing and working on this documentary, I get a phone call from my daughter's mother. You know, mind you, she quick to say I don't do nothing. I haven't seen my daughter in almost 2 years. I only spent one holiday with my child since she been on this earth. Been around for one birthday. Not because, there's no reason for me not. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't willing or I didn't offer. But anyways, like, when I call, she'd be like, she'd tell my daughter, Rafiq on the phone, when she around her friends trying to make a statement. And then when we one-on-one, she telling my child to call. She like, oh, that's daddy. Say dad. Now my daughter getting in trouble for calling me Rafiq when this is something you taught her. But when she calling and asking for money, it's like she's so humble and modest and all that. Long she get her way. Then after, because I'm not gonna let my daughter go without, I send it. And I'd be lucky if I get a phone call again. Like, only time I receive phone calls is usually come with ultimatums. Like, she want money or it's never I never got a phone call on Father's Day. Never. Ever. Never got a call on my birthday. Like, so when you're a parent, the only thing you have is your children. It's nothing better than when you might buy your kids a bag of chips. Something light. And they like, oh my God, and they hype. That's the best feeling ever. That's the best high ever. There's nothing better than that. Like when you see your child happy from something that you didn't purchase, that's the best feeling ever. So me just sending money, I'm being deprived out of that because again, my child not looking at it like, oh, my dad sent this, my mom. No, my mom bought that. That's how they looking at it. My mom bought that. So in their head, daddy don't do nothing. Because mommy purchasing everything, but it's with daddy money. But outside looking in, my mom do everything. And it's like we get hit with the deadbeat stature just because you dealing with bitter females who want things on their time. There's no way that there's no way, let's say your child father is not working. And you trying to get him to pay for daycare. And he like, you know what? Instead of our child going to daycare, let me watch our child until I get right. So that could take a bill off our hand. You like, no, am I doing it? Yeah. Now you forcing a bill that you know he can't handle right now. So what's wrong with the child father watching a child? As long as they're in a secure environment, what's wrong with that? It'd be a lot of females want the control. It's the control factor. I was in a predicament where, one of my kids' stepfather, he called me and he just wanted to make sure it was okay, took my child out of state. And my baby mom got mad at that because she was like, oh, he don't run nothing, you run everything by me. And I'm like, wow, it's just a control factor. And it's like, wow, what make me a secondary parent? What make me a secondary parent? I never, just because me and you not together, I never said my child had to live with you. Most times females usually make that decision. Females usually take the child. They don't usually be like, we breaking up, you take me your son. I mean, some do, but overall, no. So it's like, what make men secondary parents? Like, I asked this question so many times, and it all stems under relationship stuff. And once you have a child, it's no longer about you or the father. It's about the child. So if the child, if the father didn't do anything to harm the child, he don't put the child in any type of danger, it shouldn't be no reason why he shouldn't be able to see him or anything. It be just females still in that feeling, wanting to control them, trying to get their lick back.
And I just be wanting people to be honest with themselves. Stop lying. Because if you really want the best for your child, every child need a mother and a father. Every child. I don't care who you are. Yeah, if your child father passed or whatever, he is a real deadbeat, and you trying, and you're a female and you doing it by yourself, I understand that. That's cool. But if you have a child father, and he willing to be in that child life, allow that man to be in that child life. Allow that child to see what that man is. Don't put your narratives on him. Let the child see. Because if he really a deadbeat after a while, my dad, the child gonna peep that. But if he not, the child also gonna see that he not. But y'all just be putting that, so now these kids, when they see their dad, the kid already looking at them sideways, and then they gotta rebuild their trust and break down all these false stories that was told. Like people don't really think about how deep this stuff go. And then when you look into the family court laws, only laws they changing and updating are child support. How can somebody make a law about having a child mother, baby mom, whatever you want to call them, if every president had a wife? Majority of lawmakers are married. How can you make laws about having a baby mom if you don't have a baby mom? How are you making all these laws are made for people that's married? Now, yeah, all right, we stepped out of wedlock. But that don't make us bad people, so what? Now we gonna forget, no, come on, man. Y'all updating everything else, but y'all don't wanna update the family court system where criminals getting more right and respect than fathers. Again, criminals get free attorneys, free lawyer attorneys. Fathers get 1-800 numbers. And I've been saying this for a while and nobody hearing me. Nobody hearing me. I don't know if I gotta put it in a rap, what I gotta do, TikTok to it or something, but it's like nobody wanna listen until somebody get hurt. And that's sad. It's sad like that. Like what have to be done besides violence to wake America up, to wake people up, like to see this is wrong, this is foul. Like this is causing a lot of pain all around the board, and now it's called pain leading to violence, leading to all this other stuff. It's a big domino effect that people not looking into. Females out here without fathers, now they feeling they growing up insecure and stuff like that. The boys, they don't know how to be men, they don't know how to talk to men. So now when they bump another man, instead of saying excuse me, it turned into a shootout because he don't know how to use his words. All this come from not having a father, not having a two-parent household. Like, that's crazy, because now you grow, the mom life.
Dad, look at all them candles. You getting old, son. All them candles right there.
As time grew, I wish the relationship with my other kid's mother could be.
Now look, you want to cut it.
The relationship with my son's mother. We both decided to grow up and put our son first.
We'll put it on the table.
And he's doing well in school. And despite how we feel about each other, we still come together for the sake of our son. And I just wish that.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Nothing.
So how you just that cool, son? Huh? How you just that cool? Like, you just like. Let me see your watch.
Okay.
What's up? Oh, I thought that was you just chilling. Why you in my chair? But then I get you your own chair and you still taking my chair. See, you be bullying me. Because I'm your dad, you could just sit and touch any of my stuff. Huh? Because I'm your dad, you could just touch my stuff. That's how I go. So as long as I'm your dad, you could just touch any of my stuff. You could touch any of my stuff because I'm your dad.
Look at my baby, y'all. This drill gang, come on, y'all.
Come on. I ain't gonna say shit. I always trying to play my baby. Look, this is my oldest baby. That's Melissa. That's my youngest boy. My baby. Y'all know how I be saying, look.
Why are you acting like you're a vlogger?
I am a blogger.
We do videos.
Look, see? Look, y'all. Who is it?
This girl.
I don't know. But until then, I'm gonna fight for Mr. Arby.
Oh my God, this is a fake beat.
I don't care about what you got, I don't care about what you did. I be judging men off how they raise their family, treat their kids. FaceTime with my oldest son, and he getting big, and he in the street. He just asked me how to load a cig, so I'm going back to court by myself, no support. Then I'm smoking cigs to the face, you can't get the short. I swear this ain't cat, hey yo, this ain't that. Every line in this verse is fat. I wanna give up, but I keep trying. I keep wiping my face, but I keep crying. I'm trying to work it out, but the mom lying, time flying. I was in custody, so I lost custody. One thing my kids can't say, they gave up on me. And I came every day I called, like pull up on me. Try and use my kids like Paul, y'all went up on me. I'm the world's top pop, baby mom top op. Even with the fan from grandmom to pop pop. Key to a lock pop, I'm proud I'm not stop. Try to make a deal, but I'm on your hill like a flip flop. This is not a diss. I just wanna vent about the kids that I miss. Give a red for a kiss. I just wanna be a dad. I know I hurt y'all feelings, but that's the past. Like I'm not no harm to my child. Like, you get what I'm saying? Give me the chance. Top pop, baby mom top op. Beefing with the fam from grandmom to papa. Key to a lock box. Promise I will not stop. Try to make a deal, but I'm on your hill like some flip flop.
At least she knows who she is. Cause I could just really play it like don't even remind her or let you know who she is or none of that.